Welcome to our reading this week, friends, from the Zen Den. My name is Victoria, and I am pulling from the Enchanted Map Oracle. You may have seen this prior. If not, you're in for a treat. First of all, I just want to say we do have that sun in Scorpio and the moon in Cancer. So we have a nice watery trine right now, and you may be feeling a lot of emotions coming up. And I feel like right now, to me at least, they're more soothing, gentle, flowing. If we are having anything that's coming up that may be tumultuous, just allowing it to release with ease and grace. I'm also hearing that Archangel Gabriel can assist you with this. Archangel Gabriel is the angel of water and does a deal with the emotions, communication, sensitivity, intuition, dreams, dream recall, intuitive travel, seeing in the spirit vision, different things like that. So if you need a little extra help in the areas, which we all do, right? But if you notice that a lot of things are coming up specifically for releasing and healing, maybe call on the great Archangel Gabriel for assistance with this. And Gabriel is the strength of God, if I remember correctly. So yes, and I was going to also say, I hope that you've been flowing well with this season too, and the veil being thin. Some of you may have noticed maybe your ancestors or guardians of light come through and just bringing messages of well-being, of honoring, of celebration of their life and the time that we spent together, and just really being in that space of gratitude. I just wanted to kind of bring that in and honor them. So I hope that this has been a flowing season for you in whatever way is the most relevant, healing way for you, because it's different for everyone. We're all in different spaces and processes with this frequencies and energies of the veil and those passing through in all the ways that we pass through, whether we're coming in, whether we're going out. So yes. So our first card of this enchanted map is this right here. Mountain. And I'm just going to read a little bit of this to you. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away is the answer. But why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. So this is, that reminder really to keep on checking in with our inner guidance system, our feeling. Does this feel right? Our intuition, gut feeling. And we all have that resonance that our soul gives off. And as we move through life, that is like our North Star. That's like our guidance system. And we can feel when it's aligned with that pathway or it's off. And maybe we're taking a small detour. But as long as we remember that we can get back on that resonance system for our highest and greatest good. And if you're not sure how to connect in, or you're not sure what it feels like, good way is to place your hand over your heart, close your eyes, and take some deep breaths and really just imagine yourself, like if you could sit inside your heart, what that feels like. What if your heart had a secret cavern or temple space or cave or whatever it is, what would that look like? What would that feel like if no one else could go in there and it just had your frequency, your true frequency, outside of personality, outside of ego, conscious, outside of anything, but that, like, at the center of your being, that pure innocence, what would that feel like? tap into that and see what comes and write it down. And that should give you some answers, okay? And then the second card is flying, flying, flying. And this is what it looks like. Beautiful rocking horse in the sky. It looks like a rocking horse, kind of like butterfly. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over and that all your hard work has paid off, and the things you hope for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. And, you know, this is a sweet reminder of when we're following our North Star, when we're following that pathway of our dreams. Even if sometimes it seems like there's so much darkness around, we too can still be that light in the darkness, that light in our own life. And as we do that, we create a light and a web of light around the planet. I know I use this term a lot, that web of light, that web of starlight, the web that comes from our soul essence, our soul presence, our soul gift to life. That's so important. And that is that one thing, well, there's many things, but that says it's a thing that carries on after we leave the planet. That essence remains still here in the frequencies and the memories and the energies carried on through our ancestral line and through the minds and memories of others that are still here on the planet. Even if it doesn't seem so specific, it is still there. Your presence is still there. So what are you contributing to humanity with? Because that will remain, that soul essence will remain in the consciousness on the planet. It's charged with your presence. So let's think about that. That's interesting. That just came through like really intensely. And then the next card is Heal the Ouch. And it says, forgiveness is the healer of the soul. This is a time for great soothing of heart, body, soul, and mind. As this card indicates that healing will be prevalent. I don't know why I was having trouble with that word. Prevalent in your life right now. If you feel drawn to study the healing arts, you'll be successful. Developing your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. However, the message may be that you're being called to change your behaviors in order to heal the earth. Perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-friendly diet, or perhaps you'll pay more attention to how much water or electricity you're using. You're asked to be conscious of your footprint on the sacred earth and all life, and to commit to the healing path. The Heal the Ouch card may also be an indicator of old wounds or broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now. Let bygones be bygones. And I think that's so interesting when I was just talking about like the spirit moving through the planet and that essence interweaving and remaining here and how it has an effect. And I also feel like that's part of our process of definitely healing that. And then I love what it said about old wounds being healed, because I do really feel that right now between the Scorpio, Cancer frequencies and energies. There is that beautiful essence and bond for that healing and release. So if you're feeling with that, flow in with that and call in that goodness and that light and that beauty and that softness and that grace. I feel that's really important for healing right now. And then the last card is Compass. And this is actually one of my favorite cards in the deck. As long as you orient your compass to true north, which I just said, true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. We all have that true north, that North Star. In astrology, we talk about the North Node. Within us, we have that North Star guiding us. You're entering uncharted territories right now and can expect wonderful new experiences. To stay on the highest path of your destiny, you'll need to keep your compass pointed to true north. Only spirit or a higher power can serve this function. Money, property, prestige, romance, and other material achievements can't help you find your true path. They are simply things that you may experience along the journey. Know that Spirit is working in your life, so even if you feel lost temporarily, it will be easy to find your way. Have faith and trust, for your compass with Spirit as true north will ensure that you'll never be lost, even in a starless night when all seems dark. So remember to, go within and really feel into what your true north is, what your true north star, your compass is. That little visualization meditation of going within your heart and creating that sacred space, that temple space. Do that. Like, that will assist you. And remember, that's a place that you can go to each day and check in with yourself, each morning, each night, whenever you need it, throughout the day, and create that space in your consciousness. It helps to create that around you and in your mind space. It's like kind of like your protective bubble, but it's establishing yourself. And you could even decorate it. You can make it like in your mind, elaborate little beautiful temple or simple or whatever you feel comfortable, and how it reflects your essence of your soul. So this video is a little bit longer than usual, but I figure everything came through that needed to come through, and take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. As always, wishing you so many blessings, so much love through this weekend. Moon moving through Cancer into Leo, and then we move into Virgo next week. So remember, you can always book a reading, and we can do it over Zoom, and we'll get that set up for you. Sending you blessings. Mwah.